And ever since that moment, that's the reason why I kept the grip tape. But another thing I wanted to cover is I received a comment on one of my Twitch live streams where they asked about why I switched between two mouse pads. I'm guessing that they saw one of my videos where I was kind of explaining something to you guys, and then at the top right corner, they saw that I had this red mouse pad instead of my normal black Cerelac one I had right here. The reason why is because I like to test DPIs with certain mice and how they feel and things like that. And what I mean is, like, usually you guys will see me with this one, obviously. With a lot of videos I have on my YouTube and Twitch, it'll be with this mouse pad. And I'm typically using my X2V2 because it has dot skates on it, if you can see it right there. Which means when I put this on there, it glides. It's so fast, it moves super fast. Same thing with my X2HES. It moves with on the glass, even though it has the stock skates like this. It's still able to go pretty fast. You know what I mean? It glides. I'll even show you guys in a minute. But now the reason why I have this pad on top is because usually when you guys, like I said, once you guys seen my videos to the top right, sometimes you'll see me using this mouse pad. When I put my X2V2 on here, like I said, with the dot skates, it has no problem moving whatsoever. But when I use my X2HES on here, it kind of feels a little muddy. Like, it also depends on like how my hand grip is. Like, if I try to claw it, it feels really light, but that's because I don't really have any force on it. But when I palm it, it feels really muddy, really slow. And obviously if it feels like that, the DPI has to go way up. And my DPI ranges from, like, say, I want to say 300 at lowest, and at highest 2500 depending on the game. But yeah, that's the reason why I usually have this on here. But yeah, see, when I use this mouse pad, like I said, I put this on here and I use the dot skates, and obviously they glide. And when I put these on here, these also have no problem with kind of, you know, moving fast like I needed to. Let me go ahead and show you guys real quick. And I'll get to the point of why I'm making this video. Like, if you can see this mouse pad on here, you know what I mean? And I just barely lightly touched it. You know what I mean? This thing moves on here. It takes off. But also with this one, same thing. It's real move, like, it's easy to move, no problem whatsoever. Like, both of these can actually go on here. Like I said, the dot skates go on here, as well as the stock skates on the X2H. Now, the reason why I'm saying that is because I put my Zowie mouse pad back on here, and obviously it changes. And what I mean by that is like, I move this one, still fine, still moves pretty fast. I put these on here, muddy. Now the reason why is I can explain it because someone didn't understand the difference between switching between them, is the whole reason why I'm making this video. Is, think about it like this. Imagine this, the X2V2 with the dot skates. Imagine this being your finger going like this on whether it's a table, a glass mouse pad, or a normal mouse pad, right? It's still gonna move pretty fast with, you know, very little resistance. Now imagine if I take my hand and I put it on this mouse pad and I go like this. It's gonna be slow, as well as even on the table it's gonna be slow. On the mouse pad, on the glass mouse pad, it's still gonna be relatively slow. The reason why is because there's more surface on it, if that makes sense. That's basically what this is. When the dot skates are on there, there's very little surface on it to touch, so there's a lot of movement, you know, a lot of like I said, with this, it's one finger. With this feeling muddy, it's like my whole hand trying to move it. And that's what it feels like. Less tension because there's less surface to work with. So that's the reason why it's able to take off as fast as it does, especially on the glass mouse pad. But yeah, that's basically the difference between using dot skates and standard stock skates, or even a cloth pad versus a glass mouse pad. It's just surface tension, things like that. Obviously one's going to let you move a lot faster because, like I said, there's less on the surface to deal with, like the dot skates. And the other one's going to have more friction because there's more on there, you know, causing friction with the pad, if you will. But I just wanted to explain that for the people who kind of didn't understand. I mean, there are some people who still play on cloth pads with stock skates or dot skates with just really high DPI, or even still really low DPI depending on the game. And also reverse, there are some people who have a glass mouse pad but still use the stock skates. Like, there's no issue either or, because It's all preference. 100%, it comes down to preference. Now let me go back to this real quick. I wanted to show you guys which one I was telling you about. Obviously, if you've seen my video before about the glass mouse pad, this is the Surlac when it comes in black and white. Usually they offer a coupon on here, so if you definitely think about picking one up, you can definitely do that. They come in 2 different sizes with 2 different prices. $16.70, like I said, even with the 10% coupon, you'll still pay less than what it's showing you right there. And like I said, it comes in white and black, which I thought was pretty cool. The other mouse I have, the red one, this is the Zowie, or BenQ Zowie, GSRSE Rouge, I think is how you say it. Now, if you see this one right here, it's a bit pricey, but when I bought this one from Amazon, it didn't cost this much. I think I got it on sale for like, I think 20 bucks, 25 bucks around there. So it was like a major discount. As you can see, it even explains like how it feels. Faster, slower. This is kind of in the middle. To me, it feels more like a control pad, so in my opinion, it would be more on this side. But that's just my opinion. Obviously, explains it to you. Yeah, similar glide, this and that. Others, theirs, things like that. But in my opinion, I'm not really that big a fan of normal mouse pads like this, but I do really love this one. There are a few other mouse pads that I would be willing to get that like are really good in my opinion, or at least I hear they're really good. Like the forgive me if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but Infinity Mouse did a collab with the Real Kenzo. I think that one's a control mouse pad like this, and supposedly it's really good. Like I've seen a review on it that it came out really good. Another one that I would love to try is the I think it's Musashi. They have a collab with Strafe. That one seemed like a really good mouse pad also. Like I said, once again, like this. I don't think there are any collabs with any content creators that are glass, but I could be wrong about that. But yeah, guys, that was basically the explanation I had. I just wanted to, get that out there. If you guys wanted to order one of these one of these mouse pads, excuse me, go ahead. They're right here. Like I said, you get a discount on the Surlac one. They're always that. When I bought mine, it was like last year, sometime early last year, and this coupon has been there since. So this one's always at a discount. You can get it in 2 different sizes, and black or white, or you can go with the Zowie one, the Rouge. I hope it's not always this price, because in my opinion, this is insane for just a regular mouse pad. I feel like you can maybe get a similar quality to this one for a cheaper price, but that's just me. That's all I'm saying. But if you can get it at a discount, I recommend picking it up if you're looking for like a control mouse pad. In my opinion, that's what it feels like to me, is a control mouse pad, but that's just me. But yeah, guys, that was it. I just wanted to make this video to clarify, what the difference was with the skates as well as the pads, or the mouse pads. But that's it, guys. Appreciate you watching the video. If you do, peace out.